By the time you sit down for dinner, you will have made roughly 35,000 decisions. What to wear, which email to answer first, which route to take to work, even which thumbnail to click. And thanks for clicking mine, by the way. I'm Edgard Bonroy. If you care more, look it up. Now, listen to this. You think you're tired because you work hard, but biologically, you're tired because your brain is out of fuel. And today we're looking at why modern society has turned a decision-making center into a biological liability. Our ancestors, they made maybe a dozen critical choices a day. Where's the food? Is that a predator? Their prefrontal cortex, the CEO of the brain, was built for sprints. But modern society has turned life into a marathon of trivial choices. We are living in an over-choice environment that our biology never saw coming. Every small click is a tiny withdrawal from your mental bank account. And here's the biology. Your prefrontal cortex is an energy hub. It runs on glucose. And every time you weigh an option, your brain burns through its primary fuel source. And this is why judges give harsher sentences at the end of the day, and why you buy junk food at the checkout line. Your willpower isn't a personality trait, it's a biological resource. And when the fuel runs out, your brain stops thinking and it starts reacting. If society won't stop giving you choices, you have to stop accepting them. To protect your energy, you must automate the mundane. First, the uniform strategy. Steve Jobs didn't wear a turtleneck to be fashionable. He did it to save his brain fuel for Apple. Most people, they wake up and immediately fight their closet. Does this match? Is this too casual? Ooh, what's the weather like? And by 8 a.m., you have already made 10 decisions. You spend your genius fuel on a pair of socks. Reduce your morning choices to 0. Second, the 2-minute rule. If a choice takes less than 2 minutes, make it immediately. You open an email, read it and think, I'll decide how to answer that later. Then you do it again at lunch and again at 3 p.m. You haven't made one decision, you've made the same decision 3 times. And this is a vampire drain on your glucose. Don't let it sit in your working memory. Decide now or delete it. Third, eat the frog. Make your most complex decision in the first hour of the day. We ease into the day with easy tasks, checking Slack or scrolling news, but by the time you sit down for the big project at 2 p.m., your battery is at 10%. You aren't procrastinating because you're lazy, you are procrastinating because your prefrontal cortex is literally starving. Use your peak glucose for your peak problem. We think more choice equals to more freedom, but biologically, too much choice equals survival stress. By limiting your options, you aren't being boring, you're being biological. You're saving the best energy for the choices that actually matter. If you want to see how this fatigue leads to that wired but tired, watch my breakdown right here.